Well, good morning everybody, welcome to another video. So yeah, today something a little bit different. We're out on Beastie and yeah, just join me after the intro. We'll go through what we're doing. Hi everybody, welcome back. Yeah, we're on a little trip down to Two Wheel Centre. They've asked me to pop down and we're going to take out the GSX8R for a little bit of a spin. I've already done a video on it, so I don't really know what if there's going to be any difference. This is 2025 model, so we'll find out when we get down there what the differences are, what the oddments are, and see if there's anything fresh to bring you. So join me down at Two Wheel Centre. We'll take a fresh look at it. Okay everybody, well, I think you've probably just seen the intro, and we are here at Two Wheel Centre, who's, well, it's our favourite Suzuki dealer, mainly because they're very local to us, and to be honest with you, we not always the cheapest, but after sales service is always fantastic. So what we've got here, this is, so first of all, if you come and test ride this bike and you're interested in it, £800 off list straight away. So that's got to be worth it, hasn't it? Let's just make sure you're getting this bike, which you are now. So yeah, £800 off list just for taking a test drive, and if you fancy it, then happy days. So we've still got the Nissa brakes, which are excellent, as I know for a fact. This is a Suzuki8R. This is the one with the fairing. They do one a bit cheaper without the fairing. The GSX8R. It's got a Scorpion can on it, and I've got to say, it sounds very well. Rear hugger. Sorry, what's it? That sticks out away, doesn't it? I think that's something you might want to change. But yeah, so it's a inline twin. So let's get on her. This has got different traction controls. Has it got traction control on it? Must have. Yeah, traction control 3. It's in mode B. So let's have a look at modes. Let's traction control on 1. Let's put A, B, and C. So that's good. Oh, it feels comfy. I'll give it that. Do you know what? That sounds really fruity. So where are we? So you've got yeah, you've got everything you need. So let's go and try it and see what we think. I've actually done a video on the 2023 one. On the 2023 version of this, and was very impressed. I liked it a lot, to be honest with you. Now, this isn't radical in any way. Well, the gearbox is nice, the way it does what it does. Come on, Eddie, relax. Don't know why I'm all tense. Let's get in this. That's better. Give the bike a chance. Usual Suzuki refinements, one touch start, done my usual trick, come out, didn't even bother looking at the mirrors. Don't know why I do that, but I do. Neutral's dead easy to find, brakes, superb. Absolutely superb they are. So if you're looking for maybe a bit of a commuter, you know, perhaps going down the MT-07 route, maybe that's what this is marked in as. But that gearbox is lovely, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous. Typical Suzuki quick shifter. So we put her into mode A, and so let's have a run through then. I know I ran through the other one. So yeah. What are we thinking? So mirrors are great. Again, a bit like the GT, the mirrors are sat out a little bit. Which is good. So they're pretty good. Comfort, seats nice. Riding position's a bit more sat up than I expected it to be, if I'm honest. I was expecting this to be a bit lower. Don't really know why. I'm expecting more forward, so yeah, it is quite sat up. Well, this one's done 715 miles, so it's not even running yet. It's probably its first service. That exhaust proper pops and bangs. If that's your thing, then you're gonna love this. I don't know if this. I'd look it up. You might be able to tune this down. You know, if you've passed your test, you're only RG 33 point whatever it is brake horsepower. This might be a bike that you can tune down. I think it's something Suzuki's thought about. I think actual brake horsepower is around between 80 and 90. Which again, when you're out solo on the roads, you don't really want much more. It is very, very comfortable. I'll give it that. Very comfortable. I don't know what the pillion will be like. I don't think there's a great deal there, but switch gears normal. Modes, I'm used to Suzuki's anyway, so switch gears as it would be. But I think that, alright, maybe they've inflated the price to give you the £800 off, I don't know, but, you know, just take a test drive and you get 800 quid off it. It's not bad, is it? I think, if you take a test ride, it's 8,100. Don't quote me that's on the road because I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's £8,100. It's very flickable, very light. It's the same engine that's in the V-Strom 800, but obviously the bike's a lot lighter. It's the which I love the V-Stroms. I think they're stunning. But don't think it's a GSX8R, because it ain't. It's not that sort of seating position. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. My old GSR. My GSR 750. That's what it reminds me of. Like I said, brakes are excellent on it. What's the back brake like? Yeah, back brake's excellent. The bike feels quite small and agile. Very agile. Yeah, you're soon into license losing speeds. Don't think it's going to be under power, because it's not. And it pulls really well. The engine's very tractable. I can't really feel any changes for 2025 from when the one I rode before. There might be, but I think the dash is still the same. Everything else is still the same. Wind blast, that screen's doing an amazing job. It really is. I'm quite impressed with that screen. It's modern as well. Brakes are, these Nissan brakes, they are excellent. Why Suzuki ever bother with Brembo? But so this is equipped with a Scorpion exhaust, which makes it sound very throaty. Certainly made a difference to the sound of it. Yeah, if you're looking for a commuter and you're looking for a Sunday blast bike, then I think you'll be more than happy with this. Like I say, 800 quid to test ride it. That's 800 quid off just for a test ride. So you get to go and play on their bike. And they give you a free 800 quid. Don't get better than that, does it? It is tractable lower down. However, it would prefer you to go through the gearbox. I suppose when you think about it, it's sort of 600cc power, isn't it, with it being 800 twin. Yeah, it showed with Dunlop tyres, which seem absolutely fine. I mean, it's 8,000 quid. What can you buy for 8 grand now? I would say it's on par with the new Triumph 800. You know, that's the one it'd be battling against. So it'd be interesting to have a look at how much the new 800 Triumph is. Again, no heated grips. Obviously Suzuki don't think you need them. They just need to put them on anything. I think the only one I've ridden is the Booster that's got them on. Thinking about it, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it did. So yeah, it's a very, very nice ride. Very comfortable. Again, I've no idea what it'd be like over a long distance, but at the moment it's very comfortable. And you know, if you want to go along at speed limits, then it's perfect. Let's be honest, on our English roads at the moment, I've not noticed any bad bumps on bad road surfaces. I mean, even in fourth at 40, she still wants to tug away. I think this is what I would class as an absolute all-rounder. You have a giggle on a Sunday, go to work and back during the week, quite happily. And then at the end of it all, if you wanted to, you could throw some soft luggage over it. You send a rucksack and you could go doing a bit of touring on it. I'd have to rate this as a 4 out of 5 as an all-round bike, including price. I really would. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over one of my really bumpy roads. I'm glad I come this way. Coffee shop's open. So now we know. Right, I know for a fact this road is exceptionally bumpy. The suspension is quite hard on it, but it's not bouncing around, it's not jumping about or anything. So the suspension is quite hard on this, so cornering wise then it'll be very, very good. Which it is. Very good. I mean, I will be honest with you, riding this now, it's a bit like a mini GT, a lighter version of the GT. The position of it and everything feels very, very much the same. Plenty of overtaking power at normal road speeds, that is for sure. It does sound good with this can on, and I have asked, and it is actually just the can. It's not, they haven't put anything on it at all. Yeah, I thought it was like a full system the way it sounded. But no, it is just the can. Corner's lovely. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, for a price point, like I said, 800 quid off if you come and test ride it. You get it for you for 8,100. Brand new bike. Oh, what you're waiting for? Come and have a go on it at least. Just come and have a ride on it. It's worth it. These 800s are becoming very popular. The BMW do the 800. There's this. There's the V-Strom. By the way, they do this without the fairing on, which, you know, might be worth looking at. And that's even cheaper. Somebody was telling me, and I don't know if it's true or not, so I don't know where to say it, but I think possibly the SV might be going up to the 800 engine. Everybody seems to be loving these 800s. I tell you what, for reliability, I mean, I think that some of the figures they were talking on this, 3 years warranty. So you're buying a bike for £8,100. You've got 3 years warranty on it. You've got you can do PCP deal on it, so you can bring the monthly down. I think the finance is maybe 8.9, something like that, which is still less than a lot of people are quoting. I mean, they're going about you lose the VAT on a bike, you lose your 20% as soon as you pull it out the showroom. But if you're getting a finance deal at 8% instead of paying 20 something percent, then, you know, it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? What you gain on the swings, you lose on the roundabouts. Handles the bends beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. So let's take it, sorry about that, let's take it for a little country lane bobble, poodle, whatever you want to call it. This is one of those bikes that the more you ride it, I think the more you like it. The quick shifter is very much like a GT. If you do it quickly, smooth as silk. If you do it slowly, you get a bit of a jerk. Nothing wrong with the gearbox at all. Don't think for 1 minute, oh yeah, well, you know, the gearbox is shit. It ain't. It's perfect. Just stomp on it, it's fine. It goes through really quickly. The GT is exactly the same. If you try and do a slower gear change, which is, why would you do that anyway if it's a quick shifter? It's designed to change quickly. Yeah, well, I'm not 100% sure there's any trains coming through here today, so we're just going to turn around, which is good because you get to find out what it's like to turn around, and it's fine, absolutely fine. Do a little U-turn in. Like I say, it is light. All the sites, so you can just go and get them straight off the internet. I don't need to give them to you. You can just go onto Suzuki UK and they'll tell you everything you need to know. I'm just thinking for perhaps, you know, we've got Tez on the back of this, and what it would be like. You know, I think it'd be plenty powerful enough for it to walk, to be honest with you. Really do. Don't think you'd be wanting. Depends what you're used to, doesn't it, really? I think the name foiled me a bit. I think you remember saying that on the first video, that the actual name of it, that got me, because the GSX8R made me think it was going to be a GSXR. However, it definitely isn't. I wouldn't class it as a sports bike at all. Well, I'd like to thank Two Wheel Centre for lending us the bike again, and as they always do, you want to call in there. Like I said, you might not get the best deal that you want, but you won't get a better after sales service. They really do not mess about when it comes down to after sales. You buy a bike off then, if there's anything wrong, that's fixed. No argument. Oh yeah, I think my gearbox on. Nah, mate. Nah, it's just a confangle, and we've done it, and everything's fine, but it's still making the same noise. Oh yeah, I know, but I'm sorry. She wants to lay down. She's happy to lay down. Yeah, you got any issues, they will sort them for you straight away. You've got a good parts department, clothing department. They don't sponsor us anyway. This is how they sponsor us. They let us take stuff out that they've got on test. Give us a bit of a shout out, say, oh yeah, we've got this, and do you want to come and take it out? So that I can give you my impression, which ain't worth really a great deal if I'm honest, but it's just somebody's impression of it, isn't it? And it's a non-biased impression, not something I'm going to buy. And they know that, but they're still happy for us to take them out. There's a bit of a cold breeze. So summing up, lovely bike, nice looking bike. I would class it as a little mini GT, or maybe a little mini GSX S1000. Don't quite know what the market is that they're going for. It's that sort of bike. It's, I expected it to be a bit more sporty. It isn't. However, once you get around the fact that it ain't a GSX8R, it's a lovely, lovely bike. Listen guys, you know, I'm poddling through this little housing estate here, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you in a future video. Just remember everyone, just ride safe, look after yourselves, and take care. Bye bye.